Hello everyone, Dylan here. How you doing? I think that's how he does it, right? Anyway, today it's time to talk about... No, that ain't right. Today it's time to answer... No, that's not right either. What should I be saying? Let's take a look. Today it's time for a tag video. Whatever that means. Right guys, bottom line, Mason ain't doing well today. He's got a bit of a poorly tummy, so he's asked me to help him out. I didn't want to do it at first, because I've got stuff to do, important stuff. But he agreed to pay me 50 quid, so here we are. Alright, that's enough faffing around. Mason's not here, you've got me, we all know the deal. Let's see who set him this tag thingamajig. The tag no one will want to answer by Greener Side of Sam. That's hard to read, that is. It's all one word. Holy shit, Sharon, you ain't dead. That's amazing. I was well worried. I think you're brilliant, Sharon. I'm always listening to the Wisdom Warrior podcast whilst I'm in the car, which is most of the time because that's where I sleep these days. It's no big deal. You're switched on, girl. You know your stuff. Next time you're in England, let's get a drink, yeah? We can have some banter. Wait a sec, who are these other girls? I don't get it, I'm confused. And I don't like being confused. No, doesn't matter. Let's see what these questions are then. Okay. Here's a book, still a book, if it ain't written by an author. Let's see what Mason put. I'll try to do an impression of him to make you guys feel a bit more comfortable. That poses an interesting philosophical question. At what point does someone become an author? I'll tell you when someone becomes an author. When they've written something. Obviously not a shopping list or anything like that, because that's stupid, but surely if you've written something, you're an author, especially when it's published. I'm interested in this, I want to ask Google about it. Okay Google, define author.
This is the definition of author. A writer of a book, article, or document. According to Masterclass, an author is someone whose written work has been published. In addition to producing published work, people who write are considered authors when they originate the ideas and content of their written work.
Well, there you go then. You write a book, you publish it, you're an author. It's literally impossible for a book to be written by someone who ain't an author. What a daft question that is. What is your favourite genre that doesn't exist yet? And not a subgenre? What the I had a look at Mason's notes and it's just a load of question marks, so he doesn't get it either. I don't understand, Sharon. Why? Why are you associating yourself with this? You're better than this, girl. You're better than this. I'll just make something up. Let's go with futuristical deep sea rhapsodies. What is your favourite poem in Darwin's On the Origin of Species? Listen, sweetheart, I spend my days fighting the bad guys, tackling the criminal underbelly. I don't have time to sit around reading hippy-dippy scientific bollocks that doesn't have any bearing on society whatsoever. Who cares about the origin of the species? I just want to know how to stop them from doing crime. Besides, I never read poetry. I don't believe in it. It's simply a bourgeois concept designed to isolate the working classes and make them feel stupid. I don't get why things can't just be what they are. A table is a table, not a support structure. It ain't symbolic, it's just a piece of flat wood with legs. Don't get me wrong, I do love to read in my spare time though. I just focus on the great works of literature. Serious masterpieces written by genius minds like Andy McNabb, Simon Koenig and Chuck Palahniuk. There's so much to learn from the greatest novel of all time, Fight Club. It's a tale of finding and fostering your masculinity in a world that wants to stamp it out, because what could be more masculine than whipping off your top, getting in a scrap and punching another bloke as hard as you can in the face. What is your favourite book by Penelope Ray Richardson? This is ridiculous, right? I ain't even heard of her. What is this tag? Why has he got me doing this? Yeah, now I get it. Now I know why he's got a so-called poorly tummy. It's because he doesn't want to answer these fucking questions. I don't believe this. Listen, I just spent 2 minutes researching this woman. Goodreads, Google, YouTube, Facebook. Nothing. She doesn't exist, does she? And if she does, she ain't written any books. So why are you messing with us? It's driving me mad. Right, I can't deal with this for much longer. What is the next question? And I swear to God, if it doesn't make more sense, I'm going to flip my lid. Do you think Lenin could have gotten away still just killing Nicholas? Oh great, more made up shit. The answer's no. Not if I was on the case. Because nobody, not a single person, gets away with murder when I'm involved. How would the classic poem The Butterfly Engineer, received in the early 1900s... That doesn't make any sense. How would the classic poem The Butterfly Engineer, received in the early 1900s, and how would it be received today? Listen, now I'm getting mad. Because not only is this another question about poetry, you've now committed a serious crime against syntax. If you actually knew what you were doing, the question should read, how would the classic poem The Butterfly Engineer have been received in the early 1900s, and how would it be received today? With that have been, it makes no grammatical sense. Bad prose, what you gonna do when the Parody police are coming for you? Bad prose. See, Zach? Kate, I've been learning, expanding my mind. I'm a student of the craft. Seriously though, this is proof of the bourgeois nature of poetry. Everybody with common sense knows that butterflies can't be engineers. They can't fix household appliances. It's physically impossible, which means it must be some sort of metaphor. And I don't like that. I'm not down with it. The Butterfly Engineer, what a load of nonsense. Oh, this one's the last one, thank God for that. How many books have you read whilst trying to answer these questions, and which one would you recommend to the nation of Moldova? Alright, I know that I laughed at that, and it's not because I found it funny, because I didn't. I'm just so delirious from trying to make sense of all this. The answer is none. I ain't read any books because I've been too busy ripping out my own hair. That's that then, I made it through. Sharon, babe, I don't get this at all. I think those other girls have been a bad influence and you need to ditch them real fast. I don't know if you were high or if it's some sort of joke, but I don't find it very funny. What's he usually do now then? Let's take a look. Question of the day. Why does he do this? He's got to invent a new question each time and no one's even listening at this point of the video. Waste of time. What is your favourite thing? Yeah, what's your favourite thing? What's something you couldn't live without? And don't give me any smart ass answers either, like oxygen or water or food, because no one can live without them. What's my answer? Sex, alcohol, car chases? I can't say any of them, can I? I'll go with my knife. My Swiss Army knife. I can't live without that. If you've enjoyed this video, the like and subscribe buttons are sitting there waiting to be pressed. Now press them or insert threat. Press them or I'll kick your teeth in. If you want to get in touch to say hi and have a chat, you know where the comment section is, and the link to Mason's Twitter can be found in the description. Thanks ever so much for spending time with me today, guys. Until next time, take care. For now, I'm off and you should have a good one. There, done it. Oh, this 50 quid I've ever earned. Oh, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Right, so, because the original tag made no sense whatsoever, apparently I missed about 3 questions off because I didn't realise there were questions. And Mason ain't going to give me my 50 quid unless I do them, so I'm here again. I'm doing this again. Jurassic Park was pretty cool, right? No, it ain't. It ain't a good film. Because it's about dinosaurs in the 21st century, even though they died off like millions of years ago, trying to kill kids. I don't get it. Why is this a thing? Harry Potter, Home Alone, Chronicles of Narnia, Jurassic Park. Why do people like stories about kids in danger? You're all monsters. You're all sick bastards. You just want to see kids die, don't you? Are we, as a community, ready to talk about the dumbing down of our community? Well, considering I'm doing this tag, apparently we ain't. Are we ready to talk about the dumbing down of our community? That's rich, that is. I'm telling you, if this is what Booktube is, I don't want any part of it, because it's actively rotting people's brain cases. What is this one? What is this one? If 2 + 2 = 5, community, identity, stability, and what I do because I like to do what is truth. Right, that's it. That is it. I've had it up to here with this. This is ridiculous. I am about to flip my lid. I'm going off the deep end. My nut is cracked. I've had enough. I've had enough of this. I'm done. I'm done.